What is up, everybody? I may have clickbaited you in the title if I said this is better than Doffy, but it certainly is very similar. This is Boa Hancock, another mono blue 7 Warlords of the Sea leader. This leader is different in the fact that its leader ability is during your turn, once per turn, you may activate this when a character leaves play from one of your abilities. If you have 5 or less cards, draw 1 card. Now, this doesn't say one of your opponent's characters. This also includes your characters. So on your turn, as long as a character leaves play, bottom deck, KO, anything, due to one of your abilities, you get to draw a card if you have 5 cards or less. So this deck really incentivizes countering out of hits to get card value back very easily. And then you play the Warlords package too. This is one of those love passion decks for a lot of people, and I can definitely see why. Doffy is a very fun deck and obviously best deck in the format, but this deck is just different enough to warrant its fans, and I'm starting to like it a little bit better because it does very similar things, but this one has the goal of removal and control, whereas Doffy has the goal of swarm and go face like crazy, right? Even though Doffy still has a lot of control aspects with bouncing law back and forth. But let's go over a few of the things. A lot of the things here are very basic. You got the Jinbei to play out other things like Weevil to draw a card. You've got, 2K's Crocodile. 2K Law is not in this list, but it's not a bad card. It, again, moves things off of the field to generate leader ability. Jozu's better in this deck because, again, you're moving things off the field to activate leader ability. And then we play a few other things like 10-drop Kaido, removes 2 things from your opponent's field, an 8 cost or less and a 3 cost or less, to the hand, but it takes off a ton of aggression. If it's like things without rush, like say for instance, maybe it's a Ben Beckman and you don't have any targets for it anymore, or even if you do, you don't really care at that point, you just want it off the field to not swing. This is a good target for that. You get 2 things off the field and then you activate leader ability, right? As long as you're below 5 cards. Now, this deck, the reason I love it is because I always found Gravity Blade and Red Hawk super fun cards, and you get to run a lot of them. So, again, Red Rock, insane removal ability. It's like Kingdom Come in yellow, but better, because Kingdom Come KOs anything, but you have to trash life until you're at 1. This is the same cost, but it's bottom deck any character, no matter the cost. Bottom decking is generally a lot better than KOing, because KOing, there's characters like Sabo that are immune to KO on play, and there's characters like Jesus Burgess that are immune to KO. Actually, I'm not sure if Jesus Burgess is immune to KO or immune to being removed by abilities. I think the new Kuzan in 10 is. So let's see. Jesus, he is with us. There's an old Jesus. Oh, that's whatever. This character can't be KO'd by your opponent's effects. KO'd, but you can bottom deck this with this. And oh, this is on 4 cost too. So not only is it targetable by Gravity Blade, but it's targetable by my favorite card in the deck, 3000 Worlds. I saw a lot of builds that didn't include this card, but this card goes in tangent with this really well. Say for instance, you're on 10 Dawn and you're going up against a Teach. They have a 10 cost Teach and a Jesus Burgess on field. All 10 of your Dawn you're using, and you're getting rid of both of those threats. That is huge value, humongous value. Usually because by the time 10-drop Teach is coming down, your opponent has such few cards in hand, and 5k swings are monumental, especially if you're spreading them out because you're flooding board with the Jinbeis. So this is possibly a pretty good matchup for Boa to Teach, even though I don't face any Teaches in this video. But you get to make use of Boa in this just because it's a good way to freeze. You can also bottom deck your own 1 cost if you have like a Kai on board to cycle hand, or you have a Sengoku to search. You can do that to, guess what? Activate leader ability. There's a lot of flexibility with this deck, and I know this probably isn't the best build out there, but I do really like this build. I tried out a few others. Here's the first one I tried out and I didn't really super like. This pudding was interesting to work with, but it wasn't very good. Too many boas, too bricky. Blocker Law is really good in this. I would like to fit it into here somehow. Blocker Law, chump blockers are just doing really good in this meta. So yeah, let's get into some games. The first, I will say, it's 3:30 in the morning at the time I'm recording this. I'm very tired, so if I'm a little ditzy, all right? So just enjoy the video And like, comment, subscribe for more awesome gameplay from people with awesome hair. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. All right, we're going up against Purple Black Luffy. Also, if I play really bad, you probably expect that. I'm going second. I like Jinbei. I wanted to Jinbei. But anyway, it's 3 in the morning right now. I'm restless and I wanted to make a video, so here we are. We're gonna take that. Pass. I don't think it'll be a big deal to give him this back. It is a lot of ramp. Maybe we just put that back. I don't know what we do. I'm not very good at this deck, probably. He doesn't even attack. Okay, that's fine. Get the Perfume Femur. What is the play here? Let's just give a... He's probably not gonna want to play that, right? I wouldn't imagine. So let's do that and then that. Oh, we can't. We don't have enough cards. All right. Oops. Boa's good, I promise. Am I good? That's another question. I still think that might have been not a terrible idea. I mean, yeah, we lost him, but... I mean, at the end of the day, we're still playing the Warlord package. At least he can't swing with it again. He can't swing twice, though. I do want to give him a 1K. What are we going to next turn? 6? Yeah, we'll take a poke. Ooh, a Jinbei's perfect. And we can get that, Law back, too. Oh, it got bottom decked. I'll start trying harder. Let's swing 6 and 6. Get some 2Ks out of hand. All good. This music will cheer me up and get me playing better. And I swear it is 3 in the morning right now. Whew. It is. I'm wide awake, as you can tell. Thank you, Diet Mountain Dew. But it's got to get rid of stuff and counter really a lot, honestly. Because you want your hand size to be less than 5 to get value out of leader ability, right? As far as I can tell. So this is kind of like you're playing Doffy, but kind of a removal version of Doffy. But the aggression in Doffy might still be a little better. What do we have? 5 Dawn up? We're not going to be able to Sanji anything. I mean, I'll keep saving him. Me like Jinbei. And then you're going to swing 7, aren't you? That's still a ton of value. That's like a massively wasted turn. He did get a lot of cards out of hand, and I could Gravity Blade. I want to save Gravity Blade. That would be really stupid. I don't need to clear these babies. I will play a blocker, however. We'll start placing on top. I really like the idea of getting this. Might come in handy next turn. Although, no, Gravity Blade will probably be what we do next turn. So, what I like is just to get some counter in hand. And then I think this is a good order. All right, let's swing 6 into Zoro. I think the more we kill their hand, and then I think we just swing 2 7s on them. Unfortunately, Black Purple Luffy, when I'm learning a deck, this is my favorite deck to go up against because it kind of feels like a punching bag, like a training. You're going into your training arc or whatever. It's very easy to beat up on. I thought I was making weird plays. What? Just like you rip it like that? Yeah, you can have it. He's just going to clear board here because he's going to take another turn. I mean, he does get over half of his Dawn back, so I guess hit cost Luffy's actually insane in that deck. Although if he doesn't play a blocker, let's see how this goes. Yeah, you definitely can have that, brother. And what does he do? Is he going to swing? He's going to play a blocker, surely. We'll take. Now, Red Rock would be pretty cool to get here. Okay, we can Gravity Blade still. So we're going to Gravity Blade right here. Gain a card. Oh, gosh, the Sonic music. And I think we get 8, get him to 0. Unless he wants to give us 2 2Ks. I didn't think so. And then we can just Perfume Femur next turn and win. Or at least Perfume Femur and get through an onslaught of Gum Gum Giant. And he just concedes because he didn't have Gum Gum Giant, and I had Perfume Femur. I messed up a lot in that game, but it still feels decent. I think my opponent probably played worse is the problem. Let's get into another game, and I'll try to play better. All right, we got Nico Robin, purple, yellow. Let's see, this opening hand doesn't have, we're going first this time. We do have a Searcher. Maybe we can find a Jimbei for this Weevil. We do have a Red Rock in hand. We're gonna keep because the more removal we have for the monsters in late game will be pretty good. I think this will be more valuable. The fixed hand a little bit. Let me read this card again. You're gonna have to one character with 8 costs or less and one character with 3 costs or less to the owner's hand. So that card is actually kind of crazy. We do have 3 Dawn up. I think we just swing 5/5. Because they're undoubtedly gonna just swing 9 next turn, probably, and try to get a banish off. They don't get a ton of value from that, but I mean, they could do it. The question is, this is always interesting. If they get like a trigger to kill something, are they not going to want to take the second 5 poke? And I think they were considering that there. They're like, it's just a 5 poke. I can counter out of that. But countering out of stuff this early for Robin is bad because she's got to discard cards to ramp. So I think the best strategy against Robin is just to take advantage of the fact that she has to discard cards to ramp. When she gets to late game and she's ramped up and she's healing every turn and just being very aggressive and hitting you with banish, time to worry. But luckily, we do have a Red Rock for the first big thing she throws, and she is gonna swing 5? Maybe? Oh. Yeah, that's fun. What comes down for 4? Kiku, maybe? Bonnie. Okay. I wish I had a way to return that to hand. Maybe I can find a law? Yes. So we'll... I wish I could get card leader value off of that, but I cannot. We'll just put it back into hand. And that was a good turn. Even though we didn't get leader ability value, I mean, there's something to say about it. If you have a big enough hand size and you're just removing good, maybe you don't need it, per se. Who knows? So I'm going to counter semi-aggressively towards leader. I don't want to get hit with banish. We're in a pretty good spot here, though. Questionable plays from our opponent. I'm not sure why they played a Bonnie last turn with leaving 1 Dawn up. We do get Nico Robin. That is something to always consider. 7 Dawn. Still no Jimbei. Maybe we can find one here. Yep. And then we'll just play the Jimbei into the Weevil. Get a Gravity Blade, which is huge. Then we'll swing double 6. Double 6 is a really good strategy in this format because this format sometimes feels like people are just racing to the end. So even though I didn't do any damage, I did get 2 2Ks out of hand, and I got a Nico Olivia on Oliva or whatever. Olvia, whatever. That's a great card in Robin. Just like 1 Dawn plus 3,000 on leader. That's insane value to go for game. Or just to get a guaranteed banish hit. So, not bad. Again, I'm going to counter semi-aggressively, try to get some value out of leader ability. He is going to play a 9-drop possibly. He could Yamato anything on my field. Which is probably what's going to happen. The Weevil's probably going to go bye-bye. But then again, so is your Yamato. Right now, baby. Boom. And then we'll get a card out of value. We'll get a... Boa would probably have been better earlier. So I don't have it. So I guess right now, again, 666. I don't really care about this Robin being on field. That's just a 6K ping at me every turn. I have 4 life. I'm feeling pretty good. And this is destroying their hand size. Because they're countering out very aggressively. They get a blocker. I don't care. They'll probably block. They take. That's probably, if you're going to do the Yamato strategy with Robin, it's probably not a bad idea to get down at least close to 1 life. To get value out of healing with Ace and everything. And we do need to be careful. We can hit a pretty fat Gravity Blade next turn. If they try to block her up here, that's going to be pretty good for us. They can't hit our Jimbei with a Yamato. So let's see if they get their second Yamato or not. Kaido would not be a bad option for next turn. I don't want to take a banish yet. I almost took that. Ace. That's fine. I really don't care about that. And he swings into the body. That's okay. Gravity Blade. I think it wants us to use Gravity Blade. We'll use card action. Get back a Jimbei. I think we just do 5-5. Or maybe we do 8. Undoubtedly, these are probably bricks. I think 5-5 is fine. I think one of these is probably going to be a brick. And if not, he's going to go into the next turn with no cards in hand. I think spreading it out like this is better. Yeah. Getting that Onami out of hand is huge, too, because he could have possibly done... That's fine with me. I really don't care. I can Gravity Blade next turn. If you want to block her up here. Yep. So he's definitely not healing this turn, which is huge. So, it is curious what we do now. He's going to swing 4. He's going to get the banish, sadly. We lose the Sengoku here. Leaving one up for... Why didn't he attack with Ace? That's peculiar. We can freeze the Ace. Up to one of your opponent's characters other than Monkey D. Luffy cannot attack until the next turn. Yeah. We can freeze the Ace and then put on some aggression. So let's do that. Yeah, choose 0 targets. Then we'll swing 9 at life. This is setting us up for win next turn. They can They can't Gum Gum Giant because Gum Gum Giant needs to discard another card. And I don't think they knew that. I feel like we're in a good spot now. As long as they don't play another blocker, we can or they heal. They do that. They do that. Am I gonna have enough counters to survive here? We got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 hits coming in. Ugh. Oh no, he can't attack. No, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah. At most, he's got 2 hits, and he'd have to put 4 Dawn on a blocker to swing, which I can 1K. Thank God I played that Boa. That was clutch. We will take... Again, he's leaving one up for Gum Gum Giant, I think, but you can't Gum Gum Giant with 1 card in hand. So he thinks he's safe. We're going to Gravity Blade, use card action, and then we're just going to swing 8-8 and win. Yeah, GG's. Not bad. Not bad at all. They want a rematch. I think I'll do it. Why not? Let's get a 3rd game. We'll rematch them and see if they can beat us. We'll keep. This is a very good hand, actually. I really want to show off the 3,000 Worlds. I think this card is pretty good tech in this deck. We're going first, though. First curve is going to be rough. Yeah, this is not fun. We'll just swing 8. So I'm going to go hyper aggressive, I think, and just try to hurt them as bad as I can. Jozu will be good for Robin after I'm below 3 life. We don't have any 2Ks, but he's still swinging only 5. I don't get it. What are we gonna trash? Because if he's playing Bonnie again, why not swing 6? Okay, Neko Mamushi. I actually didn't see that coming. That's a fine play, I think. Well, Jimbei, Weevil. Not a good idea that I did that before I swung, because if this is a trigger... Nope, we just get a card out of hand. That's perfectly fine. We have Red Rock in hand. Bosses are going to come out soon. I think we're going to get hit with a Nico Robin here in a minute, which I'm okay with. But he can also attack into... But if he does that, he cannot play Nico Robin. So we'll counter aggressively for our characters, but next turn, if we're low, we can 3,000 Worlds Nekomamushi. The card value, be good. We could also Jozu him. Jozu might be better actually, because we'll get a body on board. I just really like the 3,000 Worlds can be used with Red Rock in the same turn. So you can get rid of a massive body and something that's 5 cost or less. So imagine getting rid of a 9 cost Luffy. I think I gotta take this because I want to... Oh, that hurts. Oh, and then we get a Rock. Ooh! Get a Nami. His hand size is small. That's one thing that's good for us. This doesn't have an on play. If that Gravity Blade would come in clutch right now. I think I do have to play this. Oh, you got to return a friendly target. Yeah, I'm not a Boa player. I didn't know that. Whatever. Oops. Let's see if I can recover from that. Probably not. For some reason, I thought you were just bouncing. You can tell I don't play this card ever. I thought you could just play a card back without having to return one of yours, but I was wrong. So obviously it's good to search first, and we do get trashed. That sucks. This is 6 or less, right? Yeah. Now we're in a situation where we have to take this. We're kind of bricked up on removal right now. But next turn we can... Okay, we definitely just 2K that. Well, I want to keep Jinbei. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? If we had one more Dawn, we could clear board. But I think we just go... Let's see, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have... I guess swing 7 and 8 into Nami. 7 into Nami. We're going to try our best to get her. Cool. And then I can just swing 8 into lead. And then we have to Red Rock. We have to get value out of this hand. It's so bricky. This is 5 or less, right? We have to get value out of this hand. Okay, we get a 2K. That's not bad. So as long as we can keep Jozu here, I think we'll be fine. We could possibly even go for game next turn. Depending on what they get. And that Jozu play was very bad. It could possibly throw me the game. But, whatever. We'll live and learn. Live and learn. Now I know. Okay, Yamato. Now he definitely can. We can Red Rock. Get rid of that. But he definitely can Gum Gum Giant now. 5 into lead, and that's exactly what he's going to do. I can't afford to really take damage anymore. I think let's hit the Red Rock. Use a card action. Get a Gravity Blade. That's huge. Then we need to find some 2K, I think. Well, not here. We'll get the Bouncer Law, just in case we can, like, bounce a blocker back. Then we'll go 7-8. Try to get the Gum Gum Giant out, or just kill hand. At this point, we have so many of these freaking Red Rocks. I think we can just stall game here for a little bit. So we do get that out. That's good. Okay, that card is so good. Oh my gosh. Do we get a hit? Good. All right. Massive misplay aside, let's see if we can bring this home. Possibly not, but that's never stopped me before from trying. Ooh, that was an interesting play. And then what are you gonna do? Block? And you can swing 10 into here. 8, 9, 10. I could not save it. I don't know if he'd want to do that. I feel like he'd want to swing. It wouldn't be a bad idea, right? I mean, I'm gonna probably, if he does that, 3,000 worlds anyway, just to try to get something else. Could play this and just get no value out of it. He's thinking. He could have possibly drawn into another Gum Gum Giant, so if he swings, get another Nekomamushi. That's okay with me. I can Red Rock. So, I mean, he did leave one up. The safe thing to do is to Red Rock here, or a Gravity Blade. So we'll Gravity Blade, gain a card. This is crazy removal. And then we'll do the exact same thing and just swing 7-8. At this point, we just need to eat away at the Gum Gum Giants. Make sure to just dwindle them down. He's going to counter out of this one, which is not a bad thing for us. Swing 8, get the Gum Gum Giant out. Not bad. He's looking... The more he Gum Gum Giants, the further down in his deck he digs for things like Yamato or Ace, which isn't good for us at all. But I'm hoping with leader ability to draw into some counter, but no, I got Weevil. So it's me, Jozu, in a dream right now. And with Gum Gum Giant, that hand size is just not getting smaller. This is an interesting play. Let's see how he plays this out. If he goes 7-8 at Jozu, I can protect him. Yeah, I'm just going to give that. Actually, I can't protect him if he goes... Yeah, I can protect him. He goes 5 at me. I've got a counter. I can't let that go. And then we get that. I can easily 3,000 worlds. Again, great card. Great card. And he's probably getting very frustrated. Oh, we can go for game. So 7. We can go 8, 9, and then we can go 6, 7, 8, 9. We can go 9, 9. Let's start with 8, actually. And then if that's not enough next turn, well, I think we'll for sure have it next turn. Or we'll just do this. We'll just kill Sanji. Yeah, he's got 2 cards in hand. Unless he just top decks something crazy, this game is over. Jozu, we did it, man. We stalled. Boa's pretty strong. Oh, yeah, and that's a pretty good top deck. And then he's going to swing 6 into life, but luckily I did get a 2K. Now, do we go for style points? Oh, wait, we actually can't end it anymore. Ooh. We definitely need to get rid of that. Oh, my God. And then we get another one. I've seen all the red rocks, my friend. Do we get him to 0? Let's just swing 5 at lead. This is another counter. We'll just get it. Then we'll swing. They get a Frankie. That's good for them. We'll swing 7 at lead. May counter this. What kind of trigger do they get? And then we'll play a Weevil. Get more counter. Now, the cool thing is that he triggered that out, and if we had a 3,000 Worlds, we could have just removed that trigger. I think that card is great in this deck. It just pairs with Red Rock so well. Did they come out in the same set? Where is it? 3,000 Worlds. No, it's a set later. East Blue. Well, this one's also, he's fighting Kaido. Yeah, he's fighting Kaido here. Well, duh, that's when Red Rock came out. Everyone's like, I think Red Rock's more iconic than the Kamehameha, and I'm a One Piece fan, but like, come on, guys, no, it's not. So I think our poor friend here is realizing he might be cooked. PDB, man, you are very, very fun. Good sport, dude. We're gonna go. Ooh, we're gonna counter this. He's leaving up enough Dawn to throw out a Sanji. He's trying to go for game. I mean, it's never guaranteed. Yeah, I knew it, Sanji. It doesn't matter what he does here. As long as I keep one body alive, I think we're fine. And he can only kill one of them here. Actually, no, he could technically kill them both. And I think he does because technically I'm bricked. But there's, again, no world he wins this. Yeah. He's at 0 live. GG's, man. Fun games. Massive misplay with the Jozu a few turns ago, but I'll tell you what, he lasted till the last turn. Jozu in a dream, man. Jozu in a dream. Shout out to this guy for being fun and playing 2 games. Try out Boa. I think Boa might be fun. Like, comment, subscribe. It is 3:19. I recorded the games in 20 minutes. Wow, look at me. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Oh, I didn't stop recording. That's awkward. Bye.